Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Arm Wrestling Simulator, where today it's Saturday, which means a brand new update. And today's update honestly kind of surprised me. Now you'll notice something back there. It's not the summer event. The summer event is still going on, don't worry. But if we go to the update log, then we can see that there is a new summer event part 4. We'll be deep diving this today. There's a new chest, new pets, and I guess a new Atlantis merchant, or maybe they've revised it, they've updated it. There's also a new in this bundle, new balance changes, groups. This is all the same stuff as last week. The endless bundle, balance changes, green slime bucket, and new items. The endless bundle, we already dropped 30,000 Robux on. Whoa, wait, there's there's a new endless. Whoa, this thing has a base multiplier of 640. What? Wait, what is the max multiplier of this then? I don't even, it's gotta be in like 30 trillion. Okay, well, it looks like they might be resetting the endless bundles every week. Unless they are way better value. I'm probably not gonna be spending 30,000 Robux every week to max this thing out. But what they don't say in the patch notes is that there's a brand new 4th of July event. Now, this event has, I guess, temporarily replaced that of the summer event. This is where you go to the summer event. That has now been apparently moved to World 3. So if we go to the beach, man, the teleport menu is getting so long. There's so many different things to teleport to. So let's see if we can't find. Okay, yeah, so they just picked up and chucked the summer event area right here. That's actually really funny. But yeah, you can go to the summer event, the Pirate Cove, the water park, Atlantis, spawn. There's so many things you can teleport to. But in the spawn, not the space gym, is where you will find the 4th of July event. And as you can see, it is very small. We have a 4th of July fortune wheel. We've got just 3 bosses and a first of its kind of Robux egg, which I think it's 200 Robux every time you want to open this. So don't know how that works. We're gonna be opening up a few for sure, but let's go ahead and take a look at these bosses first, because I'm really curious to see how much strength they have. So we have Daisy Dust Boots. It is 4.9 million total recommended strength to beat this boss. Then we move over, we've got Patriotic Peter. It says happy 4th of July. It is 77.6 QA total recommended strength. So a big jump from 4.9 million to 77.6 QA recommended. And the final boss, Timber Tom, he's got 15.7 SP total recommended strength. That is a huge jump from the 4.9 million, 77.6 QA, and then 15.7 SP. If you're wondering, you basically have to be, I think it's World 2 can beat this. If you're in World 2, you can beat the Mighty. If you're in World, I want to say 4, you can beat Patriotic Peter, and you have to be all the way in World 8 if you want to beat Timber Tom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and beat each one of these and see what we get for beating them, because honestly I have no clue. We're gonna get 1 4th of July ticket. Okay, I hope we get more than 1. Is it gonna be 2? Oh my gosh, 2 tickets, and then it's gonna be 3 tickets. Oh, that's not good, because I did take a little bit of a sneak peek at this wheel over here, and it's okay. It's okay. You do need 25 tickets though to spin this wheel once. So I would have to beat this boss around 8 times, the final boss around 8 times in order for me to open it. And it also did say that each boss gets progressively harder after each defeat. So I'm really curious. That's 13.7 SP strength. We get some silver keys. What is he now? 13.8. So yeah, if he just goes up 0.1 SP strength, we could beat this guy literally like 5 bajillion times and be totally fine. So it's not necessarily the beating him that's going to be the hard part. It's just getting all these tickets. Now let's go and go over all of the gifts here. I guess all the rewards. We've got a 27% chance to get 10 4th of July tickets. We also have a 54% chance to get 5 4th of July tickets. So instead of the regular tickets in the main game, you just get a chance to get your currency back and do some more spins. You have a 5% chance to get a 3,900% power arm, which isn't great, because in the Atlantis world, the Neptune wheel, you have a chance to get a 4,200% arm. So if you're someone like me, this arm doesn't really help you out. But if you don't have a great arm, then honestly, might be worth to grind it. 5% chance isn't terrible, and this arm should definitely help you out. You also have the Star Topper, which is a 120% pet boost wearable. But for me, if we go check out my wearables, the last time 120% would have been used was during the Rewind event, which at this point was about, like, I want to say 2-3 months ago. So while yes, that is good, it's not great and it won't be usable. There's also a summer gift, which I'm not even really sure what those are used for. I don't know what you can even get from a summer gift. Do I have any? We have one, and we get a wins potion. So I don't think summer gifts are all that great, especially since you can get these 1 out of every 10 times you spin this wheel. And finally, the piece de resistance, the Giga Patriot Wyvern. This is a Void Ghost Green Slime Goliath pet that is always 230% as strong as your best pet. So if you were to max it out in terms of XP pet level, it would be over a 10 billion multiplier pet. And of course, you guys can max out pets now by just fighting other bosses in the game while you have them equipped. So this is good, but because it's 1 in 5,000, like I really just don't see myself doing any of these wheel spins. I mean, it's good, but compare that to the Atlantis wheel spin, it's just so much better to spend my time at the Atlantis event and not here 4th of July event. And I will make a note that while I do like these free-to-play rewards, I do like this system, it's kind of already getting a bit repetitive. It feels like every time there's a new event, it's just, oh, what's gonna happen? We're gonna get a wheel spin. Oh, what's gonna happen? We're gonna get these bosses, and that's about it. So the system was new and it was fun like 2 or 3 months ago, like 2 months ago. I'm not to say that I'm getting bored with it, but it just feels like every week we're starting to see the same wheel spin, the same, you know, repetitiveness. So while I do like what we have going on, it's just feeling a little bit like copy and paste. Again, I love the free-to-play rewards, and I'm not saying I want these to go away, but maybe throw in some different fun rewards, or maybe have, you know, beating these bosses give you a chance of getting a pet or some other rewards that's not just, you know, a plain old 3 tickets, 2 tickets, 1 tickets. But over here we have something where I've never seen this before, and you probably never have either. That's because it's never existed. This is an OP, I guess, Robux pet egg, and there's only 5,000 of them that can be opened. Now that's pretty interesting because these OP pet eggs over here, these Robux pet eggs, they've never had a limit. You could just get on and you can open, I would open 100,000. Yeah, if you really wanted to, you could open as many as you wanted, but this has a limit. So I don't know how good these pets are, which is making me kind of apprehensive. I don't know if I really want to open them, but we have the Patriot Bunny, the Patriot Tiger, the Patriot Bear, the Patriot Dragon, the Giga Patriotic Dragon, and the Colossal Patriotic Boss. So I really don't think listen, if my luck team actually affects this and we're getting some rare pets, sure, I'm down to maybe open a few of these, but I doubt it. If we get the Patriot Bear, then that probably means this is the case, but we can open one of these for 200 Robux. I'm really curious. We're gonna get the Patriot Bunny. Yeah, nice. That is a 50% chance pet, which means my luck team did not work, and I'm really curious. Bunny, just kidding, I can't spell it. Oh, that is so bad, dude. The pet is always 140% as strong as your best pet. If we compare that to this, I mean, I guess it's like a little bit better than the ocean egg and a little bit better than the jungle egg, but oh man. The thing about these eggs is they just really never make sense, in my opinion, to open a lot of them. A few of them, sure, because this Patriot Dragon, I'm assuming, is probably gives you over a 200% boost on strength, you know, for your best pet. But the Patriot Tiger, I guess we can go and start comparing. The Patriot Tiger, 35%, and I, again, can't spell. That is going to be 155% as strong as our best pet. So, again, I'm not going to be able to use this on my team because it's not better than a best friend 6. So, that is very, very unfortunate. We'll do one more, and that's just because I don't want to spend, what, 200 or 20,000 Robux to try to get one of these pets. Wow, okay, we get pretty lucky. We get the 50%, the 35%, and the 10% pet, the bear. So the Patriot Bear is 170% as strong as our best pet. So for me, that is just barely going to replace some best friend 8 pets and kind of doesn't make any sense, like value-wise. This isn't bad. Like if you're someone who's looking for some like upgraded pets and you don't have best friend 10s, don't have best friend 8s, compared to these Robux pets, like that's actually a pretty good deal because you're getting stuff guaranteed better than these eggs, and it's cheaper than this ocean egg. So in terms of value, it doesn't make sense for me, but I'm not saying it might not make sense for you elsewhere, but I'm not saying it might not make sense for you depending on where your team is. However, that is the end of the 4th of July event. It is pretty small, I will say. And again, if I had to imagine, this will be here for a week. I don't imagine it'll be here for longer than 2 weeks. It's just very small, 3 bosses, you know, 1 new pet, 1 new arm, 1 new pet wearable. It's just pretty small. Seems like they wanted to try something else out, but for me, it just doesn't make sense to grind because in the Atlantis event, I believe we have some new goodies, some new bosses, just some new stuff to go check out. And so if you guys don't know how to unlock the Atlantis event, first you need to go to the summer event. Everyone has access to this, and again, you can go to World 3 to get here to the summer event. So you have to go beat this lifeguard Brad. I believe it is like 10 or 20 times. to get enough coconuts to move on to this adventure over here, which once you have access to this, you'll be taken to the Pirate Cove, as you can see. And man, we are running quite slow right now. Oh, wait, there's Atlantis trails. Okay. Let's speed this up a second. Once you get here to the Pirate Cove, you will get 3 options. You can either break your way with knuckle strength, grip strength, or bicep strength. I think bicep strength is like the proven fastest way to get through this. You get 10 million of bicep strength, summer bicep strength, and then you can run over here, and you can see you just need to beat Mr. Tentacles, which is this fella right the way over here. It's kind of hard to beat him. It'll take a little bit of time. 31 billion total recommended strength, get a billion coconuts, and then you'll be in the Atlantis world. There's so many different worlds for this event, but I think it's been making it a really fun event so far. So it looks like there's going to be some new goodies down here for us to explore. So they said the Atlantis merchant in the Discord patch notes was changed, but maybe it's not, because that seems like the same rewards as before. You guys know we just went ahead and spun this wheel like 10,000 times, got a bajillion of these Giga Atlantean intruders. So if you missed that video, make sure to go back and watch it. But to my knowledge, I think everything that's different is going to be over here. Yeah, we've got some new stuff going on, and this king crab up here. Wait, how do you even fight this guy? Dude, it's up here. 8 trillion total recommended strength. Dude, I have, oh brother, I am screwed. I have like none of that strength acquired. Dang it. Okay, well, on this account, I literally, I can't even beat him. I'm too poor. Oh my gosh. Because if we try to beat him, we're just not going to be able to, right? The king crab 7 trillion. Yeah, no way, dude. There's no shot we ever beat him. All right, time to hop on an alt account then, and hope I can beat him. We said goodbye to the main account. Hello to the alt account. This has 18 trillion strength. Why did I meant to auto fight, not to teleport. Oops. If we go and auto fight the king crab, we can finally see what we're actually going to get by beating him. And it is 2 Atlantis tokens, 1 event tag. Oh, that's it? Wait, that's it? We got a king crab that just kind of doubles as Neptune. Oh, man. Look, I really thought this crab was going to have like some sort of unique rewards or something. And again, I think it goes back to what I was saying just a few minutes ago, where the updates have become a little too predictable, where it's just, there's a boss, you beat him, you get a token, you spin a wheel, and you have a small chance of getting a slightly better pet and a slightly better arm and a slightly better pet wearable. Whereas it'd be cool if maybe the king crab, you had a really small chance of just beating him and getting the pet outright or something. I don't know, but it's just like beating him. The strength goes up 750 million every time you beat him, and you get 2 of these tokens. That's cool, but we've already had Neptune in the game for a while, and having just, it's basically just an identical Neptune, but you get double the tokens to go over and spin over here at the wheel. So again, it's free to play, and I absolutely love free to play rewards. As someone who obviously spins Robux on this game, I love when there's opportunities for free to play players, which is like the majority of the player base, I'm guessing, to go out there, grind the game, and get some rewards. I am absolutely all for that. But I guess in this context, it just becomes like a little bit stale. And I really thought, maybe I read it wrong, but I could have swore there was like some new updates coming to the merchant or a new chest being added. Maybe there was, but they just didn't end up doing it. And honestly, I think this will be more fun grinding to get this Giga Atlantis Dragon. Only 58 exists, super rare. And this Atlantean arm, this is a 4,300% arm. Absolutely insane boost. So we'll probably be grinding up this chest here later on in the week, because it looks like I was wrong in my assumption that, yeah, I don't see any new chests. I don't see anywhere new for us to spend these tokens. There's nothing back here that I can see. So there's a new boss. If you're super strong in the event, then this guy is gonna be for you for sure. But hopping back on the main account, there are still a few more things we can go check out. The first one being, and one I just saw myself, there are some new Atlantis trails. Very fun, very nice. Right here we have an abyssal glow, 10% strength boost, and a 10% speed boost, to a very small increase in this world. And it goes all the way up from coral cascade, which is a 20 and 20% boost, tidal wave, which is 30% boost, and the trident spark, which is a 40% strength boost, 40% speed boost. If we chuck that on, we now have 7.8 trillion strength. I actually am curious to, whoa, I don't have this. Okay, dude, I'm an idiot. I didn't have my arms on. We just went from like what, 5 trillion strength, yeah, 5.6 trillion strength. Now with the trail, 7.8 trillion. With the arm, with the coral arm that we got from the Atlantis wheel spin, 235% strength. Absolutely crazy. We have 26.4 trillion. So now we can beat King Crab on this account, easy peasy. We could definitely beat him a few thousand times without without having to worry because we've got just so much dang strength. So I guess that'd be the case for all of my accounts. All of my accounts could probably get, what was that, a 5x strength boost just like that. Wow. And we also got an update to something that I really haven't seen updated in a really long time, and that is these titles. Now, this feature was added. If you didn't even know this is here, you could find it in the upgrade menu right beside the medals and the trails. You have the title, and this was a feature added way long ago where you can roll for a title, and it's kind of like Souls RNG. I mean, I don't know if they had this before Souls RNG. This, title is a pretty common feature to have in some other games, but what I didn't know is that these actually come with a wins boost. Now, let me go check if there's any other boost. Season 8 doesn't have any boost. Okay, so the club member does actually come with a boost. It did come with a boost for the rewind event. Super member, nope. Tester, nope. Season 7 top 3 contestant, nope. So it looks like there isn't one for the Atlantis World or for the summer event, which would have been really cool to be able to get one of those titles. Or maybe there is. I just don't know how to get it for some reason. But apparently there have been new titles added. As you can see here, 10 new titles, and the rarest one is 1 in 20 million. Holy crap. Now that's pretty crazy because I don't have it on this account, but on one of my accounts I do have it. It is a 1 in 500,000 title and has like a 23% wins boost. So it looks like you can in theory get up to a 30x wins or 30% wins boost on top of, I guess, your winner team. But let me actually go test that out because it might be worth it for you to grind. If you guys are someone who's a little bit stuck, need a little bit of wins, then just rolling for titles, I think you might be able to do it at the same time. Let me actually try. If we auto fight this, oh, we can't pop up in that window. Dang it. Oh wait, I'm so weak again. I took off my trails and I can't beat anyone. Okay, let's put this on just 1.2 in strength. Dang, man. Okay, there we go. 9.6 in strength. We're back. Yeah, looks like you can't roll titles while you're fighting bosses. I know if you do have the auto roll game pass and the quick roll game pass, then if we go here, we can fight bosses and it'll roll at the same time. Now, I don't know how worth it this is going to be because getting a 1 in 20 million title is going to be ridiculously hard, but I do want to test if we have no title or a title that gives no boost versus putting a title on. Oh, dang it. What am all my winner pets are on another account. Okay, so we're gonna get very little wins. 3.2 TDC. So if I put on my 16% boost, that should be, I want to say like 3.5 or 3.6 TDC. I'm trying to do some mental math here, and we get 3.7. It is right. It actually does what it says. So this gives you a boost on top of your winner boost and your other multipliers. So it stacks, which is better than it just adding to your existing boost. So this could be a really great way again for your free-to-play players. It's pretty rare. It's gonna take some time. A 1 in 20 million. I don't expect you guys to be able to get that like soon or maybe even ever. I'm not sure when someone's gonna be able to get that, but for me, I did purchase, I think, the auto and quick roll game passes on most of my accounts, so I'm probably going to be doing that, just rolling while I'm playing the game, because I think you can also, let's just make sure we can auto train, let's say, our hands and auto roll. Yep, still getting strength, still training. I will take it. So I think that'll be what I do, just in the case, in the slim chance that we could plot the 1 in 20 million. That would be super awesome, and I'm sure they could be a huge wins boost moving forward. But all in all, a rather, I kind of want to say small, but at least for me, a pretty inconsequential update. The things that were added, there's really no point in me grinding this. If you guys are someone who hasn't invested time into the summer event, into the Atlantis event, but you're already really strong in the main game, then this might be a better use of your time. Just going ahead, getting a bunch of these tickets, fighting Timber Tom a bunch of times, and I would probably again avoid the Independence Egg unless you absolutely need some of those pets that are, give you 140 or 150% strength gain, because getting these 1%, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 2,000 chance colossal patriot boss is just not gonna happen. It's gonna be so rare, and so I'd probably save your Robux. And if you are grinding the Atlantis event, then make sure you do equip these trails. Make sure you do try to have one of these arms that will give you a boost so you can beat the crab, get the tokens, spin the wheel, because we don't have it on this account, but the Giga Intruder is so insane. These Giga pets they've been handing out for these last few events, like the Mafia Dragon, we got the Giga Lost Pufferfish from the Kraken boss. They've been pretty fun to collect. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, if you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. With all being said, it's been Quacks. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.